Okay, this is our first stop on our way into Minju. This is one of the smaller areas that actually part of Minju, but we're not in the Minju city yet. This town that we're at right now, it had originally a population of about 40,000 people. Over 3,000 people died in the original earthquake on May 12th. As you can see here, this city has suffered a lot of damage, and we're going to drop half of our supplies here, and then we're going to move on into the interior of the city. That sound you hear is workers working to start the tearing down process of these very damaged buildings here in this city. We've had a safe trip thus far, and we're going to, as I said, we're going to drop half our supplies here and then move on into the interior of the city for the rest of the supplies. You can tell from the area here that it's very heavily hit by the earthquake. Most of these people here displaced and living in what tents they could manage to put together. But of course, this city, as well as many others, are in great need of many more tents that we're trying to raise funds for to provide. And we'll pick up again on this trip as we enter into Minju City. In a small city called Hanwang, and we've already distributed some supplies to some of the areas that have been hardest hit, and we're heading to another area very soon, trying to get through to these places where they need tents and supplies. We're actually outside of the city where they're doing most of the rebuilding, and most of the people that have been displaced because of the earthquake, they're moving to a small area called Minju. We're actually outside of that city, and you can tell from the scene behind me, the mountain behind me that slid down on top of the town, and then the enormous earthquake damage. And this is just a small part of the extreme damage that's been done to such areas as this city. As you can see, as my son pans the camera behind me, you can see a train, a coal train behind me, and the city in the backdrop here that's just been laid waste by the earthquake. And we're going to be heading here in just a few minutes into an area where we understand that there's a large number of students that are needing tents and supplies, and that's where we're going to be heading next. And so we'll be reporting from there as soon as we can arrive. Thank you. Okay, we're stopping on our way still to the town that we're looking for. As with always, anything you do here, it's difficult and it's hard to exactly know where we're supposed to be dropping off our supplies. We're still trying to figure this out. We thought we were supposed to be coming to this school here, looking for the students that need the tents and the supplies and the medicine and so forth. And this school is one of the schools that was heavily hit by the earthquake. As you can see, the machinery behind us, they're still removing the rubble. And you see the wreath over there in the corner, just one of hundreds of wreaths that are out here for the many children that have died as a result of this earthquake. You can see the tree here, the bushes along the side here with all the paper tied into the prayer paper that's tied into the tree for the students that have died. And we'll just to show you a little bit of the horrible effects of this earthquake and the great need that still remains here in China, in Sichuan province, in helping these people recover from this disaster. And hopefully we'll be able to find the school that we're supposed to be at before long. Okay, we finally made it to the school we were looking for. And the name of the school, what is it again, Younger? It's Fuxing Xuexiao. So we finally made it to the school where we were supposed to deliver the tents, the medicines, foods, and so forth. And also I've asked Younger, which is the manager that works with my company that works with me, and I've asked him to sort of give an update of this school and what's going on here, not only here but around the area as well. So you go ahead, Younger.
Here, most schools and farmers' houses, they are destroyed, and miraculously, this building, the main building of the school, is still here. But all the teachers' dormitories and places, even their restrooms, they are totally destroyed. And then now the teachers here, they just get some simple plastic thing and paper, and then just get a very simple shelter place, and then it's miserable for them, but they are planning to have all the students back to school at the end of this month. and they are in real bad need of tents, and actually to them, even some plastic things for them to make a shelter, that's a luxury for them right now. So that, and all the teachers, they have a heart to get all the students, the survival students back to school, so that they can comfort them, they can help them, especially those whose parents died in the earthquake. So that's what they need most now.
Okay, so that's pretty much it, what we've been able to find out from this school, this area, and we've been able to deliver all the goods that we brought with us. We'll be heading back to Chengdu here this evening, and we'll be reporting later on whatever opportunities we have to be able to deliver goods, tents, and so forth to these earth-stricken victims here, as well as the displaced. And again, if you would like to have a part in helping with our tent drive, you can send your tax-deductible donation to the Quake Relief at Asia Reach, P.O. Box 12, Sanford, Michigan 48657. Again, that's the Quake Relief at Asia Reach, P.O. Box 12, Sanford, Michigan 48657. Again, that is a tax-deductible donation, and we would appreciate any gifts that you may be able to contribute to this cause. Thank you, and God bless.